Good evening, everybody. A warm welcome to all of you. Our webinar will begin now. Do note that the Q&A will be at the end of the session. You are encouraged to type in your questions in the chat box nearer to the time. Meanwhile, may I invite you to sit back and relax. My name is Joyce. I'm a holistic health coach with New Life for the past 4 years. I learned an enormous health knowledges and natural solutions for my own health journey, from overcoming muscular inflammation and pain in my body to recovering completely from H. pylori bacteria in my stomach. I am forever thankful to know that our bodies can self-heal, self-repair, and self-rejuvenate by removing what is bad and putting in what is good. So tonight, our objective is to do this exactly. That is, at the end of the session, you will have acquired the same knowledges and health solutions to help yourself and others in this area of overcoming inflammation and pain. The start of a natural reaction to any injury or infection is where there is symptoms such as pain, swelling, redness, warmth, and tenderness. We call this inflammation. This is the body's defense mechanism, the body telling us that something is wrong, and the body wants to fight the inflammation and heal by itself. There are 2 types of inflammation. First type is called the acute inflammation. It inflames on specific parts of the body. For example, there is a cut in the skin, or there is an infection in the throat, or in the lungs, or in the tonsils. This is usually short-term and good because it is the body's self-attempt to heal itself. The chronic low-grade inflammation is usually the long-term and systemic. It also weakens the immune system. Systemic meaning a larger part of the body is being inflamed. Example, skeletal system, which is bones or joints, digestive system, arteries, skin, lymphatic system, autoimmune. Diet, lifestyle, environmental triggers are all factors that can cause this chronic low-grade inflammation. Systemic inflammation we classify under autoimmune diseases. It usually refers to the disease, illness, inflammation, pain that causes the immune system to produce antibodies that attack normal body tissues. The body attacks itself. It sees a part of your body or a process as a disease and tries to combat it. This is a list of autoimmune diseases that we have listed down. There are others. The effects of systemic inflammation of the body can lead to heart disease, diabetes, lung problems, bone health, depression, anger and aggression, cancer. The conventional pain relief that are mostly prescribed as anti-inflammatory drugs or medication are called the NSAIDs, non-steroidal, such as most people are very familiar with the over-counter NSAIDs such as aspirin and ibuprofen. The side effect can be huge. The general concern is it reduces white blood cells, it weakens the immune system, and let's take a look at the whole list of long-term side effects. The conventional therapy or prescription under the different type of inflammatory drugs. What is it used for? For anti-inflammatory. Basically, it's more than a pain relief. And you can see the side effects includes a whole long list such as stomach pain, heartburn, ulcers on the stomach, headache, dizziness, allergy reaction, ringing in the ears, weakened immunity, osteoporosis, skin infection, bones and muscle disorders, kidney and liver problems, diarrhea, vomiting, depletion of the intestinal flora, breathlessness, anxiety, insomnia, swelling, numbness, and etc. The conventional approach, which we have covered, is under the characteristic, the practitioner-driven, fast-acting and short-term benefits leads to a host of complications and side effects. It is just meant to suppress or control symptoms. When we look into the holistic nutritional and lifestyle approach, the main focus is to remove underlying causes and trigger factors. It detoxifies and rebuilds the body's own immune system to overcome. The dietary, there will be changes. We will also share on the detoxification and rejuvenation program that one can look into it to help the body to have a chance to be reset. We will go into optimum nutrition with supplementation. We will also look into removal of the environmental toxins, lifestyle changes, and we will also provide adjuvant modalities such as castor oil, heat pack, or cold pack, which we will talk about this later. These are all without drugs. Once again, the characteristic is patient-led. As much as the patient would like to have their health needs met, the practitioner will educate, the practitioner will share. So it takes a longer time to work at its roots, but it is a safe, effective, possible long-term permanent recovery and remission progress. We have a list of pro-inflammatory diet. We highly advocate that you avoid this list of pro-inflammatory diet. They are under the refined oil, hydrogenated oil, such as margarine, shortening, and other oil in the market, refined sugar, refined white rice, refined flour, gluten, processed food, pastries, red meat, which are beef, pork, and lamb. So with this pro-inflammatory diet, this is how we remove it from our diet, our usual way of eating, and we progress into the next list, the 12 best anti-inflammatory food. What are they? Let's take a look. I have a summary at the end of the 3 pages for this best anti-inflammatory food. So the first one, dark green leafy vegetables. You can see we have kale, spinach, collard greens, rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory flavonoids. We have potassium-rich food, which is a proper balance of sodium and potassium. Potassium flushes out toxins in the cells. The toxins that are built up can actually cause anti-inflammation. We have broccoli, high in potassium and magnesium, antioxidant powerhouse, lower the oxidative stress, better chronic inflammation, and lower risk of cancer. Then pineapple. Pineapple is filled with phytonutrients, is high in vitamin C, B1, potassium, manganese. It has a very powerful digestive enzyme, which is called the bromelain. Bromelain helps to digest our food better. With better digestive system, the person is definitely much better in the overall well-being. It will regulate immune response. It also prevents inflammation. We also advocate omega-3 fatty acid, which we need to reduce omega-6, increase omega-3 in our diets. So we need to make sure our omega-3 is higher. Increase in the cell membrane, increase in oxygen and nutrients to the cell. And then we can retard cell degeneration, which is essential for healthy heart, immune, brain, and nervous system. We also go for food with deep colors, which are rich in antioxidants. For example, dragon fruit, beetroot, blueberries. This astaxanthin, which is 500 times stronger than vitamin C, 40 times stronger than beta-carotene, is found in fruits or food with deep colors. We have extra virgin coconut oil. It reduces inflammation in cells. It works as both an analgesic and anti-inflammatory oil to the cells. We have raw honey. It alleviates IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. It is full of polyphenols, carotenoids, antioxidants, and vitamins. We have coenzyme Q10, which is an antioxidant produced by the body for growth, healing, and energy. It's also found in deep cold water fish and whole grains. It's usually insufficient found in our diet. Therefore, we need to be very conscious with this level of coenzyme Q10 in our body because it decreases with age. We recommend garlic and onion. Garlic and onion reduces inflammation. It helps to reduce inflammation-related arthritis. You can get raw, red, or yellow onions or shallots for better effect. Turmeric is also one of the anti-inflammatory food that you can take a teaspoon a day, add into your warm water, and drink it for that purpose. We have ginger. Ginger, you can use ginger powder, raw ginger, and do the same thing as an anti-inflammatory food. Include this into your intakes. This will be fresh vegetables made into salads where there is live enzyme and made into cold pressed fruit juices. So here is a list of the summary of this 12 best anti-inflammatory food. Add-ons, I have shown you a list of vegetables that you can look into when you are going to the market or supermarket, where you can purchase them and consume them on a regular basis, such as vegetables for broccoli, kale, colettes, cabbage, cauliflower, watercress, and again, all the sprouts. Then we have fruits such as green apples, lemons, limes, berries, pineapple, mango, papaya. We have herbs. We have covered turmeric, ginger, cilantro, milk thistle, cinnamon, and the rest like dandelion, parsley, and cardamom. We have anti-inflammatory supplements too. So with the list of food that we have shared with you, you can take them on a daily or a regular basis. It will help to give your body a chance to put in what is good. More than that, we also can use supplements to help us to bring down the anti-inflammatory desire or the level that we would like to have. So over here is a whole list. I'm going to cover them one by one. Let's go for the first one, Super Green Food Plus Plus. You see, we have the Super Green Food Plus Plus. It is full of alive or live enzyme. It's nutrient rich. It is full of vitamins, minerals, essential amino acid, phytochemicals, enzyme, coenzyme, antioxidants, and it has chlorophyll, and it has a lot of fibers in it, herbal extracts, and they are all alkaline forming. So it goes into your bloodstream, it alkalines your blood, it helps to boost up the immune system, it helps to alkaline your body. The benefits of super green food: increase energy naturally, improve mental, strengthen your immune system, cleanses your colon, metabolize fats, it restores a healthy pH to your human body, which I mentioned earlier. It supplies phytonutrients. Again, it is powerful antioxidants. Number 2, spirulina. Spirulina is a good source of protein. It is actually 95% digestible compared to any other meat that you are taking. And then it is 25 times more keratin than carrots, and it is 3 times more vitamin E than wheat germ. It is also one of the highest whole food source of vitamin B12 and B complex. It is 2 to 6 times higher in iron than beef liver. It's loaded with organic minerals such as calcium, magnesium, potassium, chromium, and other trace minerals. It has more antioxidants, which is called the SOD, than any other whole food. This is the blue-green algae that New Life have. You can see that it is richer in chlorophyll than alfalfa or wheatgrass. It is definitely 3 times more GLA than evening primrose oil, and we also guarantee that it is free from microcytine toxins. This toxin is an algae toxin which is found in water, which shows that the water condition is of a very bad condition. We have K-salt. K-salt removes excess sodium in cells. It builds healthy tissues. It counteracts water retention. So with puffy eyes, it helps in that. It replenishes electrolytes in the body. It regulates kidney function. It prevents cold, cough, and phlegm formation. It also prevents strokes because it does help in balancing or normalizing the blood pressure. It promotes weight loss. It strengthens immunity. Your best natural potassium source you can find in the market, okay, is none other than our very own New Life K-salt. It is a special formula formulated by Dr. Max Gerson, who has performed more than 400 experiments before he found the right potassium combination. For enzyme, this is our trademark. It is developed by Dr. Lin. It takes her years to develop this, which is a full plant-based enzyme to help to preserve and promote good health. When we have sufficient enzymes in the body, it wards off or heals many degenerative diseases and other life-threatening conditions, which includes like viral infection, circulatory problems, cancer, arthritis, poor digestion, obesity, autoimmune disease, allergies, skin problem. We have Cholestar. Cholestar combines hydrolyzed marine collagen with the breakthrough of astaxanthin, which we mentioned earlier. Each sachet that we have contains 100 mg, which is 3.5% active ingredient that can help for anti-inflammation. It's fortified with vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B complex, grapeseed extract, green tea extract, tomato extract, pine tree extract, and mangosteen. We have vitamin C complex, something that you do not want to miss as well. It plays a very major role in collagen production and the maintenance. It supports this absorption of collagen in the human body. One of the best antioxidants in providing free radical damage in the skin cells. So one tablet for 1000 mg with mega potencies of bioflavonoids. It also has a sustained release, providing a 40% better utilization. It helps to support immunity, and it's actually the most basic support that we all should be looking into it. Gold flaxseed oil is produced in the absence of oxygen and light and certified organic. It's air-freighted and always kept cool to ensure full protection of its quality. It's one of the richest in omega-3, essential fatty acid. It has 60% more omega-3 than fish oil. It contains omega-6 in ratio of omega-3 in a proper ratio of 1:3. So by taking flaxseed oil, you know that your good cholesterol will be improved and it will bring down the bad cholesterol. And of course, there are other benefits of this flaxseed oil, which I will cover. Okay, the recommended dosage for normal maintenance is 1 teaspoon daily. It's best taken with yogurt. If you were to check when flaxseed oil is taken with Google, It is called the anti-cancer recipe. For therapeutic reasons, we will take 3 tablespoons daily. This is the essential fatty acid in flaxseed oil bind together with the protein in yogurt, making it more easily absorbed by the body. We have extra virgin coconut oil, one of the healthiest sources of plant-based saturated fat. It's easily digested and converted into energy. It does not circulate in the bloodstream like other forms of saturated fatty acid. The benefits include disease fighting. It is a cellular food. It improves diabetic condition. It reduces excessive body fats. It's very good for heart health as well. Same thing, you can use it for direct oral, about 2 tablespoons a day. You can use it for prevention of Alzheimer's, Parkinson, or any dementia disease. You can use it to also prevent from what we have covered, improving diabetes. You can use it for cooking, beauty, which is anti-aging on skin and hair, because of the medium chain fatty acid in our coconut oil. Is actually as high as 93.78%. We have garlic and parsley. Garlic and parsley is a food and a medicine. We use medicine as food, food as our medicine. It contains allicin, which is an natural antibiotic. Is antioxidant, is an immune booster, is antiviral, is antibacterial, anti-cancer, antifungal, anti-parasitic. Parasite. We have pure raw honey. Pure raw honey is from New Zealand. It is known for its nuclear-free, clean environment. And you can see that it is 100% raw honey, is fully organic. There's no chemical, no heat used in extracting this honey to ensure all enzymes and nutrients remain intact. CoQ10. This is our powerful antioxidant. It is very important for cellular oxygenation. That means providing oxygen to all the cells and organs. It is for healing, for growth, for energy production. It strengthens the heart muscle. It is anti-inflammation. It is also anti-aging. Then we have the castor oil. This castor oil, if you have not come across it before or you haven't heard about it before, is one of the, I will say, it is classified as the master of detoxification and pain relief. Castor oil comes from the tree, castor tree. So in Greek and Roman, it is also called Palma Christi, which is meaning the hand of Christ. The composition of fatty acid is 90% unsaturated ricinoleic acid. You can see that this is both to be taken internally or externally. For example, internally, when there is a gastrointestinal condition such as IBS or IBD, irritable bowel syndrome, irritable bowel disorder, or ulcers, the person can take up to 2 to 3 tablespoons, which is equivalent to 20 to 30 ml of castor oil, best to be taken on empty stomach, ideally in the morning. Take together with some manuka, honey, or mix with warm water, or even go for some lemon juice to make it more palatable. You can take it once a week or twice a week. Because it can be quite pushy, so as it pulls out embedded toxin, so when you are taking this castor oil orally, we advise you to try to stay at home. If you are already taking our cleansing drink, you can also take this castor oil, but you do it half an hour to 1 hour before your cleansing drink. For external application, we use castor oil on both heat pad as well as we make use of both heat pad as well as cold pad for joint pain relief. For example, there is pain but no swelling. You can apply the castor oil on the joint area, be it the knee, be it the elbow, be it the any parts of the body that is in pain. Apply the castor oil. You can put a layer of plastic sheet or cling wrap, and then you put a heat pad on top of it. It will help to relieve the pain when you do it for about 30 to 45 minutes because of the deep penetrating effect of castor oil. For cold pad, you use it when there is pain and swelling. So once there is a swell, you can make use of the castor oil applied on the joint again, put a piece of plastic sheet or cling wrap, and then put a cold pad on top of it. You can also toggle between cold pad and heat pad. Always end with the cold pad. So hot, cold, to relieve the swell, to relieve the pain. Other uses of castor oil to prevent microbial growth, okay, is by taking, it can remove any parasite that is in the intestinal tract. That it is with the properties of antiviral and antibacterial. It promotes lymphatic drainage. It has the deep detoxification for the gut health and for the liver health. We can teach you how to do castor enema. We can also give you more information, as this information are all written in our lifeline in the month of March and April 2016. We have actually teach about this castor oil usage and its benefit. If you use it for skin, it is like a deep moisturizer. Is with antifungal, bacterial, it is soothing, it is also anti-itch. So let's say there is some skin itchiness that you want to apply some relief ointment on it. You can make use of our coconut oil combined with castor oil, and even with a few more drops of Wonder oil, which is also antibacterial, on the skin directly. Our concoction, we will share with you when you chat with us. For hair, eyebrow, eyelashes, okay, it will also help in terms of its growth and thickness. So those of you who like to have beautiful eyes, beautiful eyebrow, eyelashes, hair, use castor oil. Okay, this is a summary of our anti-inflammatory nutrition. The first column follows by the dosage and the frequency and the remarks. You can see that I have covered all about the nutrition and how we use them and the purpose, which I have also shared earlier. So this list can be provided for you if you were to let us know. We have vitamin C complex. We have additional vitamin B complex, which is served as a nerve relaxant, which is a pain relief, natural pain relief, and also niacin, which is a vitamin B3, which we only take half a tablet 3 to 4 times a day, based on empty stomach, to improve blood circulation for pain relief and mood lifting. Next, we have coffee enema. Coffee enema is a long time, since ancient time, natural detoxification method. So you can see from here a brief history of how a caffeine-infused enema could cause bile ducts to dilate and cause bile secretion. It is also part of a cancer therapy by Dr. Max Gerson when he introduced his detoxification even in the 1930s. It is also used in Merck manual as a medical information in the 1960s, and then it is definitely a known point that coffee enema is able to increase the activity of GST, glutathione S-transferase, by 700%. In the Asian, it actually started where the Egyptians, during the Egyptians' time, and even during the World War I, where the German soldiers, where they were injured and they need to recover, they have to stay in their tents to recover. They also make use of coffee enema. So from here, now I would like you to continue to stay on with me as I show you a video of what is this coffee enema about.
What is coffee enema? The purpose of the coffee enema is to detoxify the liver and the blood. It has been used since the early 1900s as an effective method for detoxification and reducing inflammation in the body. Why is detoxification important? Each day, our body is exposed to toxins of all kinds, both from external sources and internal sources. Health experts estimate that over 90% of cancers and other chronic disease are due to poor diet and toxins in the body. The liver is responsible for cleansing toxins from the blood. However, over time, its ability is reduced, and often the liver is damaged or depleted from having to deal with the daily onslaught of toxins, causing these toxins to be retained in the body. How does it work? When the coffee enters the colon and is retained, it is transported from the colon to the liver by hepatic portal veins. The caffeine from the coffee causes a dilation of the bile ducts, which facilitates the elimination of the toxic breakdown products from the liver and the toxins from the blood out of the body through the colon. Theophylline and theobromine from the coffee also aid in the toxins elimination process by dilating the blood vessels and countering inflammation in the gut. The palmitates found in coffee stimulate the production of the master antioxidant glutathione S-transferase in the liver by up to 700%. This powerful antioxidant helps to neutralize free radicals that cause inflammation and cellular damage throughout the body. Free radical damage is one of the key causes of many chronic and degenerative diseases, such as premature aging, heart disease, and cancer. Finally, the fluid of the coffee enema in the colon stimulates the intestinal peristalsis and helps to transport all the eliminated toxins from the liver and the blood out through the rectum. As all the blood in the body passes through the liver about once every 3 minutes, the coffee enema is like a form of dialysis of the blood, cleansing the blood approximately 5 times within the 15 minutes that it is retained. To do the coffee enema, you will need an enema bucket or enema bag. Organic enema coffee, which comes in either powder or sachet form. Organic extra virgin coconut oil. An S-hook or hanger. Coffee preparation. Bring to boil 3 tablespoons of coffee powder or 1 coffee sachet in 2 to 4 cups of distilled water. Simmer for 15 minutes. Strain if using powder form. Administering the coffee enema. Check that the coffee solution is at body temperature. With the stop valve of the enema set closed, Fill the enema bucket or bag with the coffee solution. Release the stop valve and allow the coffee to flow into the tube. Stop the valve once the tube is completely filled and check to ensure that there are no bubbles. Hang the bucket 2 to 3 feet above the body, such as on a doorknob, with the S-hook or hanger. Lubricate about 2 inches of the end of the tip generously with coconut oil. In a half squat position or laying on your back, insert the tube into your rectum just past the second hole found on the tube. Relax while you do this. Lie on your right side. Release the stop valve. This will allow the coffee to flow gently into your colon. Once the bucket is empty, close the stop valve and pull out the tube. Retain the coffee for 12 to 15 minutes while laying on your right side. When the 15 minutes is up, or when you feel like you are unable to retain any longer, go to the toilet and release the coffee. Selecting the right coffee. Selecting the right coffee to use is very important. Coffee must be lightly roasted and organically grown. Espresso, instant, and decaffeinated coffees should not be used. The coffee should be fine to medium ground. New Life's organic enema coffee is grown on their own plantation located in the semi-wild surroundings of the Borneo rainforests. The plantation is certified organic by the Malaysian Ministry of Agriculture. Unlike gourmet coffee, New Life organic enema coffee is specially processed and lightly roasted to retain its optimum antioxidant and detoxification properties.
I hope you are clear with coffee enema. It's a form of pain relief. It's a detoxification of the liver and for the blood. Okay, here are some coffee enema testimonies. The first one, you can see that after doing coffee enema, there is an unknown object that is being pushed out. Until today, we do not know what exactly is this from the person who has shared it with us. But whatever it is, this is what we are saying exactly, like removing what is bad in the body, and definitely we will only get better. Then for eczema conditions, it also shows that it is, for example, like the eczema still flares out, and after doing for about a week and then another week, the eczema condition has actually improved greatly. More coffee enema testimony. It usually turns bad before it becomes better. For people who have eczema condition or even some bodily pain, do not be dismayed, but know that the process requires it to do some purging. It requires to do some detoxification before it can start rebuilding. So this is also a very small patch, but become worse, and then it is totally recovered. Okay, we have a psoriasis case of skin problem, very severe condition, and then it develops into arthritis. So you can see the swelling over here. This person, however, with good news, I'd like to share with you, with full determination, he is fully recovered. And as of today, the latest is he can even run long distance and he celebrates life. Can you see another one with the lump over here? And after like coffee enema or removing what is bad in the body, putting in what is good, the lump actually disappeared. We have another one called the power detox. So, you know, like this portion that came out, is really amazing. So this kind of detox, it will definitely turn you into a healthier and a happier person. Okay, for more testimonies, we have the gallstones clearance. Okay, there is this testimony that push out naturally 3 cm big gallbladder stone with actually 200 plus more pieces. It's not in the picture here, but another testimony, we have someone who actually push out about near to 100 gallstones. So they are about 97 here. We have colon before doing any detoxification, okay, and the colon is detected with mucus discharge. And after doing the detoxification, taking the steps for repairing, rejuvenation, you can see that the colon is so much cleaner, so much healthier. The scan says that it's normal. Okay, and then now I have my own dad's testimony. I want to share with you. This is my daddy. He is at in year 2017 March the 1st, he was diagnosed with prostate PSA reading cancer at 8.42, and it is a cancer condition. But because at that time I have come in contact with New Life, and all that I have learned, I share with him, and he was very willing. Even at the age of 79, he was willing to give it a try. So so we asked the doctor to give us a month's time before we see the doctor again. So he start with his clean and build. He take his green juices. He take his supplement. He changed his cooking method, and he even begin to exercise. So he do moderate exercise such as walking, whatever he can do. He will just implement during that 1 whole month. So very soon you see within 1 month, he went for his blood test, and the prostate PSA cancer reading actually dropped by half. Okay, with this reading, 4.76, which is below 5, the doctor do not need him to go for further hormonal therapy. He doesn't need to go for his radiation also. He can't do his surgery because 17 years ago, he actually was also a colon cancer patient. He recovered, but of course, he doesn't know what to do with his lifestyle changes, his food intake. He just live life as per normal. But I will share that as of today, he is still doing very well. He is already 81 to date. He's going to celebrate his 82nd birthday. He has learned to cut down his whites. Whites meaning all the 5 whites: flour, salt, sugar, milk, rice, whites. He has learned to eat the other white, which is our homemade yogurt. So he made his own yogurt using our organic low-fat milk powder, and he mixed with flaxseed oil to become the buckwheat diet, which is anti-cancer. He do his coffee enema regularly, and he was able to resume his hobbies and his traveling almost 2 years ago. So he sings as a Teochew opera. He break his own traveling record. Like 1 year, he can travel more than 6 times out of Singapore. So I find that this kind of life is called a quality life that I believe he will very much enjoy right now that he has regained it through his own determination and through the help that we can get for ourselves. And then he is definitely having a very vibrant well-being now. Even during circuit breaker, even during now phase 2, I visit him, he just look amazing. So that is my dad's testimony. There are many more testimonies that we can share with you. Okay, if you were to talk to us. Otherwise, at this point, I think is there any, maybe we can open up for Q&A to see whether there is any questions you would like to ask on this overcoming of inflammation and pain. Is there any question out there? Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. We really have a good 1 hour session of our sharing on today's topic. Okay, stay tuned for our other workshops in the month of August. And if you have any other questions, please write into this email address, enquiries@dltotalhealth.com, or contact your New Life friends who have invited you for this session. Okay.